Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will be talking about the truth about lock extensions and what you need to know before you get lock extensions. I will be looking down into my handy dandy notebook because I did take notes while I had my lock extensions, and I wanted to present this video for y'all so you guys can know everything you need to know before you get them. And so the first thing I would say is know why you're getting them. Whatever reason that you have for getting your lock extensions, make sure that you know it and you stick beside your reason for getting lock extensions. My reason personally was because I like to change my hair a lot, and I wanted to have a little bit more versatility with longer locks, and to see how it felt to have longer locks, and to actually know if I wanted to have long locks or if I wanted to just keep my locks at either shoulder length or shorter than that. The next thing that I would say is to know what kind of lock extensions you want. If you want loose ends on your lock extensions, if you want thick locks, if you want small locks, just make sure you know what kind of locks you actually want before you get them installed, because they're supposed to be a permanent hairstyle. Locks are already a permanent hairstyle, but lock extensions is just insinuating the length that you have on your hair. I tried to get mine as thick as I could because my hair, like the thickness of my locks, they're not traditional. I was trying to find someone that would make thick locks but like medium, so I would only order like 5 to see how thick it would really get, and it still was not reaching the ratio of my hair. And that's also on my end because I started my locks myself, so all of my locks are not the same size, which I'm perfectly fine with because that's not my end goal. Personally, I made my locks thicker just based on how my hair is and how I knew I wanted my locks to end up eventually. If you've seen my previous videos, or if you've seen my video on how I actually started my hair, it wasn't really to keep it, but I ended up keeping it because I actually liked it. I didn't know the person that was making the lock extensions, and I feel like that was my biggest downfall because I don't really like random people in my hair, and I feel like that was a lot of random people in my hair because I have no clue who made my lock extensions, and to know who made them would actually probably give me a little bit more peace of mind. I was still probably going to take them out, but to know who made them probably would have gave me a little bit more peace of mind because I can actually go to that person and talk to them or tell them exactly what I'm looking for, how many I need, how I want them to look, and things like that. So I would say know who is making the lock extensions and know who's going to be installing the lock extension. Another thing that's very important is what kind of hair that you're getting your lock extensions done with. Kanekalon is not hair for lock extensions. That's not something that you want to keep in your hair long term. Anything synthetic is not something that you want to keep in your hair long term. I noticed in one of the company's lock extensions, and I will not be sharing that company, but they didn't use 100% human hair. And if I was keeping my lock extensions, I would have been really pissed off that I don't have 100% human hair in my head, because what if you just never know what happens. So make sure that you're not getting any synthetic hair put into your hair, especially if you plan on keeping your lock extensions long term. I can get breakouts with synthetic hair, and that was one thing that I also noticed when I had my lock extensions. Like the ones that I know for sure that were synthetic were more so on this side, and I actually had like a breakout on this side of my face, and I knew it was because it was synthetic hair in my head. There was nothing else that I was doing different besides that hair. So make sure you're not getting any synthetic hair put into your lock extensions, because you really don't need to be wasting your time or your money. Don't nobody want synthetic hair in their head. Washing your lock extensions is very important. As soon as you get your lock extensions, you need to wash them, because one, a lot of people been in your head. As soon as you get the lock extensions, they're very hard, they're very stiff, As soon as I got all of the lock extensions together, I just went ahead and washed them, cleansed them as good as I could, because at that point I knew it was probably like maybe 5 people in my head. So I need to make sure that whatever kind of energy is on it, I need to get that out. Sometimes washing is not good enough, but I had to get that hair out of my head, and I did with the quickness. For those of you that are about to purchase lock extensions, or you're about to get your lock extensions installed, I wish you the best. If this video found you, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.